everybody, this is Steviebreech. I am getting ready on my 2 days off right here to pack and get everything set and situated for the big trip to Wrestlemania. This is my big video that I make every year where I say this is what I'm bringing to Wrestlemania to meet the wrestlers and to get signed, so on and so forth. This is going to be a real big trip. We have 8th row tickets for Wrestlemania. I am not leaving Wrestlemania without any Taker blood on me from the Hell in the Cell match. Because Triple H is going to kick the shit out of him in there. This is pretty much a dream come true. Everybody dreams of going to WrestleMania, and everybody dreams of sitting as close as they can to it. This is probably the stupidest thing I've ever done is pay this much money for this trip, but I know that me, Assault and Battery, and freaking 88 are going to love every second of it. We are the trio that bought the package. This is the Platinum package that gives you basically everything WWE offers for that weekend. I'll be talking about everything that we will be doing, and I will be showing you everything that I'm bringing except for one. Basically, we're flying in on Thursday. Basically, Thursday, all we're doing is getting our stuff situated, probably to go out to eat, get something to drink, so on and so forth. Nothing's really going on. We get there too late in the night to head to Access that day, so we'll be waiting to do anything until Friday. Friday is basically a day where we have nothing to do, no big plans. We are going to the ROH meet and greet, which I don't think starts until later in the day. I think it's I think it starts at 4 p.m. So big day, nothing going on there. At the ROH meet and greet, we'll be meeting Lance Storm, we'll be meeting Davey Richards, Jay Briscoe, Mark Briscoe, Jay Lethal, Eddie Edwards, Roderick Strong, the All Night Express, and the World's Greatest Tag Team. Basically, I want to get everybody minus Jay Lethal because he wasn't on the show to sign my DVD from Honor Takes Center Stage last year. I already got Christopher Daniels to sign it when we were at the TNA show a little while back. But this is a show that is real important to me because it was my first Ring of Honor show that I went to, and I thought that it was great. Got to see the World's Greatest Tag Team with the titles that night. A lot of great wrestling that really sucked me into being a fan of ROH. So I'm going to get everybody to sign that I can. I'll get Jay Lethal to sign a TNA figure that I'm getting, one of the ones that looks like the Macho Man. I'm not sure what series it is, but it is on the way and it hasn't arrived yet. But I wasn't gonna wait to make the video anymore. As always, anybody that I name or anybody that I meet that's in here will sign my WWF Encyclopedia. I've got a whole bunch of guys sign it in the past on other trips. It's really cool just to have something for him to sign. So that'll be making the trip as always. Basically nothing going on after that. Head over on Saturday, we'll be heading to the Wrestle Reunion. It starts at 9 a.m. is what time we're getting there. When we're at Wrestle Reunion that day, I have a list of people. I want to meet as many people on Saturday as I can. There's a list of people that are going to be there Saturday, and there's a list of people that are going to be there on both days trying to sell as much stuff as possible. High Spots is bringing in some VIP guests. They're going to be having Diamond Dallas Page. I'm going to have him sign his book. This is an older book that came out when he was in WCW still. I bought it directly from him through his website, and I don't know. The book's all right. It's not anything spectacular. He doesn't take any shots at WCW, just really talks about his career and how he got started so late, and it is highlighted by the chapter which is all about the Macho Man. About how he got his career to the main event level. I'll be taking the covers off these when I travel because I don't want them to get them ripped in my luggage and on my stuff. But I left it on there so you guys can see it. That's what I'll be taking for Diamond Dallas Page. I also want to meet Shelly Martinez, who's only going to be there on Saturday, also known as the Big Nippled Vampire from ECW. I'll just be getting my encyclopedia signed by her. Now, I also want to meet Mickie James. I got to meet Mickie James at the TNA show. I got her autograph in the TNA book, like the yearbook, whatever they call that thing. But I the autograph's in a weird spot, and the book's so big you can't really frame it like an 8x10. I'd have to cut it, so the book's just sitting on the shelf. So I need to get her to sign something. I'll probably just get her to sign the encyclopedia and take the picture. I'm a fool for not buying that big. They sell that big. It looks like a blanket or a sheet thing for $10. You could have taken your picture with her. There, I have a picture of her, but I didn't buy the sheet because I didn't want to have to explain bringing that thing home that night. You get to meet the Outlaw Ron Bass, Tommy Dreamer, and Sonny. Sonny, I want more for the picture, but I have this WWF magazine from back in the day where she's getting slopped by the Godwins. I think that'd be fun to get signed. I'm not kidding. No, I'll be honest with you. The Wrestlemania looks like it's gonna be a big, wallet spender. You're gonna be busting your money out for a lot of stuff. If Sonny's over $10, I'm gonna hand that to somebody in line who looks like a bigger Sonny fan than me. I just really want to get the picture with her. I spent a lot of Sunny nights back in the early '90s, but not enough to give her a whole big wad of cash. That looks like everybody. DDP, Shelly, Mickey James, Outlaw Ron Bass, Tommy Dreamer, and Sonny. Looks like everybody that I'm going to try to knock out on Saturday. From there, we're going to head back over to the ROH show. That starts at 1 o'clock. After ROH, we head over to the Hall of Fame, which is downtown. After the Hall of Fame, we're going to hit up $5 Wrestling. Would love to meet Colt Cabana. It is, I guess he's basically already came out and said that Domino or Super Domino is going to be there from his famed Uganda match against the Great Power Udi. I would love to meet both of those guys. Those are two of my favorite episodes of The Art of Wrestling. But $5 Wrestling that night to cap it off. I remember leaving the Hall of Fame last year and just really racking my brain. Like, there's no way that WrestleMania is really tomorrow. So I think this would be one way to really do it. We weren't able to do it last year, but we were going to go out of our way to do it this year. Get to run ourselves ragged that day. Sunday is going to be back to Wrestle Reunion, which starts at 9 a.m. My list for that day is Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy, I did pick up a figure for. I showed in one of my pickups. But I'm going to be selling this one over to Extreme Nick 09. It is a WrestleMania 26 Matt Hardy. Basically, when I bought my two figures, the Triple H figure and the Daniel Bryan figure, those were, I don't remember. They're buy two, get one free. So the Hardy was the free pickup that I picked. So I'll sell those for $10 to him and just make the other two go down a little bit for him. And that way he wouldn't have to run himself ragged trying to find a figure because he was saying that it was going to be a little expensive to pick one up online. So I'm glad to help him out. What I'll be getting signed by him is the Hardy Boys book, Matt and Jeff Hardy. Just have them sign the cover on the inside of here. I remember reading this book, years ago. I don't even remember. And the book's all right. It's not really great. I think it's mostly highlighted about them trying to catch on and become wrestlers that were used as the extras. I guess you can say jobbers. That was probably the best part that's highlighted in this book. I think this ends. Shoot. I don't even know what time period this ends in. Jeff's still with the company, so he hadn't gotten fired yet. So I don't know why they had these guys put out a book yet. But that's it. I'm not gonna highly recommend you get this book, but I can honestly tell you that it's pretty cheap to pick up. Let's see. There, I'm also gonna meet Tito Santana. Have him sign the encyclopedia. Almost got a classic superstar for him to sign, but I passed on it. The Hurricane Shane Helms is gonna be there. I'm gonna get the Hurricane to sign my 1 of 1,000. This is a Series 5 figure right there. Can't go wrong. Everybody knows that I'm a big fan of the Hurricane. Oh, I also have this that I got. Damn it. Forgot. I almost wouldn't have packed it. Stand Back, the Hurricane magazine right there that I'm going to get signed by him. So I guess the Hurricane's pretty lucky that he will get two things signed. Now, Velvet Sky, I'm not really sure that I'm going to get her autograph. I picked up this Victory Road 09 right here. But more or less, I want to just rub up against her and get her picture taken. That's probably the most important thing that I'm going to be doing with that. that's everything for Wrestle Reunion. Access starts at 12:30. I hope that I can knock out everybody that I want to knock out. There's no surprise guests. If I can, I would love to run in to Access like a madman. Just not worry about autographs. I just want to check out all of the classic memorabilia that they have there. I wasn't able to look at any of it last year because I care too much about the other stuff. But that stuff's just gonna be awesome. I feel sort of bad that I'm not going to an Access session this year. But I would love just to see. They have a rundown of the road to today from Rock, and they have another one for just Cena stuff. So it's gonna be all their classic stuff throughout the day. Probably classic pumps that John Cena used to wear, so on and so forth. Maybe even like Rocky might be his first outfit and crazy crap like that. From there, we're gonna be heading over to Wrestlemania 28. It's gonna be a big one, like I said. We have 8th row seats. I'm gonna soak in every single bit of it. We do get to take our chairs home from there. I am selling mine to Robbie Rebel. I really appreciate him doing it, being able to give me a couple dollars change in my pocket and not have to worry about shipping that thing back home. Monday is basically a big day of nothing, lounging around, doing nothing. I've heard we're going to do this or do that. We won't be hard to find if you're looking for us. Pretty much just look for us on Twitter, and we'll be basically saying what we're doing. But we'll be going to Monday Night Raw that night. Hopefully it is not just a big Cena and Rock ass kicking, or not kicking, Cena and Rock ass kissing night of them saying like we had a good match last night. Hopefully they will do a killer angle out of WrestleMania, and we can have something to say that we actually saw. It's pretty cool last year to actually say that we saw them set up the match for next year, even though I hated it so much. But besides for that, nothing really happened that night. That's about it. We leave on Tuesday, and we'll be flying back home. And then for some reason, my boss has me working on Wednesday. I'll be bringing 2 flip cameras with me. I should have talked about this in the beginning. I'm planning on trying to meet as many of you guys as I can and making a video just of the people that I meet in Access. It'll all be almost like an interview style thing. I'm going to ask you just a couple questions and I'll mesh it together. Be able to plug your YouTubes or your Twitters, whatever you want. Just something to kill the time when I'm waiting to meet the wrestlers in line at WrestleMania or stuff like that. Or if you just see me, it won't take long. It won't take longer than a minute, I promise. And plus you'll be able to get on my channel or something like that. It'd be pretty cool. But basically, as many people as I meet out there at WrestleMania, don't be ashamed to say hi or something like that. It's always pretty cool to meet as many people as I can. And maybe I don't know about your channel or something like that, and you can let me know about it because I just like to watch wrestling videos. And if I don't know about you, I can't watch it. But Mania is gonna be fun. Everybody out there.